Have you ever wondered why people make New Year's resolutions? Well, the new year is a great time to organize your finances, pull out that debt-free roadmap, and have a solid plan for your money. But it's also the time of the year that other people make resolutions for other things, like health and wellness or productivity. The problem is, if you make all of those resolutions at the beginning of the year, you're often faced with a whole lot of overwhelm. It's hard to think about money management when so many other things get in the way. So I've come up with a list of essentials that I use every single day to help me stay focused and frugal without sacrificing the fun of the new year. Hi everybody, my name is Sarah. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you don't know me, I'm the owner of FrozenPennies.com. I'm a financial coach, and as a family, we are debt-free. So instead of trying to juggle all of these New Year's resolutions all at once, why not just pick a few tools that would make the biggest impact? For me, I'm going to gear toward those frugal financial goals more than anything else. These frugal essentials are simple and practical and will help you stay on track financially so you don't get sucked in by overwhelm. Just pick a few. Bulk storage containers. Buy in bulk to save money, but find the proper containers to make sure that those bulk purchases don't go bad. I love these huge jars. As a matter of fact, I think I got this one from my mom, and our oatmeal goes in this. It'll last forever in one of these mason jars. Food scale. Measure your portions. I got this food scale 100 years ago from Amazon. The joy of portioning out your food is it'll stretch your meals further and prevent wastes. DIY hair clipper kit. We have one of these, and my husband cuts my oldest son's hair with it. It prevents us from having to take him out into a salon and pay $20, $30 for a simple haircut. There are lots of YouTube videos to teach you how to do this. A travel mug. Now this one in particular is great for hot or cold. If you're out running errands or going to work in the morning, don't forget to fill up your warm beverage to take it with you so you don't have to swing through the drive-thru of Starbucks to get something. Stay organized and track your spending with a budget binder. If you don't have a budget planner, check out this one. It's free. I'll leave it in the description below. Basic sewing kit. Now my sewing drawer is quite full, but in all reality, all you need are a couple of pieces. Extra buttons, a needle, some thread in a couple of different colors, a pair of scissors, maybe some safety pins, and you are all set. It's much nicer to have this basic sewing kit on hand, so when the button does fall off of your favorite shirt, you can just sew it right back on, and you don't have to donate the entire shirt. Wool dryer balls. I cannot tell you the last time I bought fabric softener or dryer sheets. I don't like the smells of those, and I don't think that they're good for us. These wool dryer balls not only come in handy with static cling, but they also get tossed around and allow the clothes to dry faster in the dryer. What about a homemade bread maker? Yes, you can find very simple, very easy bread recipes online to use your oven, but a homemade bread maker will actually use a lot less energy than heating up your entire oven. I have one of these, and it's one of the favorite things that we use, especially in the winter. Have you ever seen this? This is a rechargeable light bulb. You simply use the little spot here to plug in the cord, you charge it back up again, and you can use this for hours and hours. You can either screw it into a regular lamp, or it comes with this little thing, a little sticky thing that you can stick on the wall. It's magnetic, clips right in there. And this will give you hours and hours of light without the electrical use. Reusable hot and cold packs. Now you can use these for food. The cold packs will keep your lunch cold longer. The hot packs that you warm up in the microwave are great for low muscle aches, as well as keeping hot food hot. These also work well if you pull a muscle, for example. Those cold packs will do wonders for that pulled muscle. A manual can opener. I have not had an electric can opener in forever. I don't know that I've ever had an electric can opener. Our kitchen is super small, so for us, having something like this that we can throw in a drawer is much better than having something else that has to sit out on the counter. Plus, it doesn't use any electricity. A reusable water bottle. If you've been around this channel any longer than a hot minute, you know that just about every single time I leave the house, I refill my water bottle to take with me. The thought of having to stop someplace and buy a bottle of water or an iced tea makes my heart very unhappy. I don't need to spend the money, plus water's just so good for you. A basic toolkit, some nails, a screwdriver or two, some pliers, and a hammer will go a long way in trying to fix something. If you have an old picture frame that has fallen down and fallen apart, a hammer and a few nails will be able to fix that for you. I have my own inside toolkit, a programmable thermostat. This is something that we've had in this house for years, and it really does help us save money by cutting down the amount of fuel that we're using to heat our house. A drying rack. If you live in an area that doesn't allow clotheslines, or heaven forbid you live in an area that gets snow and you can't hang out your clothes, a drying rack is the perfect solution for that. I also like to utilize the drying rack in the winter when the furnace is running to help with the moisture in the air. Slow cooker or Instapot. This is one of my very favorite appliances. I think I use the Instapot at least 4 out of the 7 days a week. It works great. And one of the things that I love doing with it the most is cooking pasta in it. If you put the pasta in and you fill it up with water just above the pasta and put it on for 4 minutes and just let it go, you could do other things while that pasta cooks. I actually used it the other night while making a casserole. I cooked the pasta in the afternoon first, and then I just threw everything together in the evening, assembled, and threw it in the oven. I like it because you don't have to babysit it. Insulated lunch bags. Now, when I go out running errands, I tend to like to bring my own snacks, if not my own lunch with me. I find that the food that's quick and easy for me while I'm out running errands is not so yummy and not so good for me. I used to love Panera, but ever since they went publicly traded, I found the quality of their food to be very poor. So gone are the days of a quick Panera sandwich or a drive-through salad for me. I'd rather just bring my own. Also, if you're going to work, this is going to be great too. An old-fashioned coffee maker. I'm not talking about the K-cups that I absolutely love. I'm talking about the old-fashioned coffee makers too. We have a fantastic electric percolator that works really, really well. I gotta tell you, we have multiple ways in this house to make coffee because you never know what's going to happen. If the electricity goes out, we run out of K-cups, whatever it is, we've got multiple ways that we can make a good cup of coffee. Brew your coffee at home to avoid those expensive coffee shops. Reusable straws. I love these things. I use them all the time. From iced coffee to water to smoothies, a reusable straw really comes in handy. And these kind actually come with a case, so they will fold up like that and be stuffed in a case so you can take them with you when you go. Even in restaurants, when I'm out in restaurants, I don't even use a straw. I don't like those plastic straws. I'd rather not even use them. White vinegar and baking soda. These are two things that you should always keep on hand. If you run out of a cleaner for anything, you can clean anything with these two things. Always have white vinegar and baking soda on hand. DIY repair manuals and or YouTube. This book was published in 1973, which means it is the same age that I am. We have had this book forever. If you can't find it in the book, I highly encourage you to check out YouTube. If you learn better by watching video and listening, check out YouTube. If you learn better by reading, find something like this at a garage sale. Meal planning and meal prepping containers. Instead of using cheap plastic containers that melt or fall apart or break so often and you have to replace it, investing in a glass container so you can meal prep and freeze in this container, throw it right in the microwave, right out of the freezer if you need to, and you're all set. I love these because it's got a little section These pop out and it's sectioned right so you can put your main dish and your vegetable in here, put it in the freezer, and you've got a perfect little TV dinner that you can pop out of the freezer and put in the microwave for an easy meal. Silicone freezer bags, things like this. This one has a slide on that you slide on. It seals really well. It's got a nice big bottom. Works great. Ditch those plastic throwaway zipper bags and try something like this. It also will go through the dishwasher beautifully, so you don't have to worry about sanitizing. A high quality kitchen knife. This one is my favorite. You're able to sharpen it as needed and it works really well. It's weighted quite nicely, feels great in my hand. I highly encourage you to purchase a good quality, high quality kitchen knife. You buy it once, you never have to buy it again. Reusable cleaning cloths. Now you can buy them like this or you can just use old t-shirts. As long as you're using something that you can use over and over again so you can ditch all those paper towels, you're gonna come out ahead. A library card. This is the frugal person's best friend. If you love to read, you're gonna already have one of these. And don't forget your local library may also offer more than just books. A solar powered cell phone charger. This came up on my list when I was doing some research and I thought this was fantastic. I'm looking into this on Amazon to see what I can find. I might end up putting this one on my Christmas list. A portable space heater. Instead of turning the furnace on to heat the whole house, why not try a portable space heater just to heat the space that you're in? This works great for my home office as I can just put it underneath or on the floor because heat rises and it'll heat up that tiny little office super quick without having to turn up the entire furnace. A cash envelope system. This is my old cash envelope system. It has all of the envelopes. Yes, I made these with a Cricut. How cute are they? All cash envelopes. This is a great budgeting tool for those people who need to be much more accountable than a credit card or a debit card can offer. You can do something like this and get super creative, or you can just use paper envelopes. I know many women over the years who have collected the paper envelopes from their junk mail and use them so they're not even buying envelopes. I understand that a lot of these things might be an investment for many people. Many of us already have a lot of these things on hand, as you can see from this video. And we're trying to not consume as many things. So making the small investment first in some of these things allows us to not overconsume in the future. If you're looking for more information on overconsumption, check out this video next.